Hello, my name's IanCurley from European Restaurant Melbourne. Welcome to the Great Chef's Dinner at William Angliss Institutes. What can I say? Enjoy. I feel like I'm cooking food that I want to eat, which has always been my, if you like, my modus operandi, because that's what I want to send across the past. I don't really want to experiment on them too much, so I want to deliver to them a product that's consistent and stuff that you want to eat yourself. For me, that's how it works. As a head chef, like myself, you give back to, if you like, the up-and-coming kids. Walk before you can run. And I think that the dishes that we do tonight are a reflection of good technique. Come with a blank canvas approach, because no doubt about it, being a professional cook is an incredibly difficult job. It's long hours and it is hard. And there are environments that can become aggressive, but also it's a difficult job and it's a long road. We're talking 30 years to be a so-called overnight sensation. You're talking lots of Saturday nights, Friday nights, lots of double shifts, lots of relationships that fail. So in balance, I believe that a good cook, if they open their mind to it, they can make a really good life for themselves, a great career. I've travelled the world, you know, done television, and I've got a great job. I'm incredibly lucky and happy. You just got to work at it and just go with it, and trust your gut instincts. I believe that there are times that you get offered things and they're the forks in the road that you say, shall I do this? You should look at the implications of, okay, if I decide to quit my sous chef's job and go and take a head chef's job with more money, what comes out of it at the end? And I say to all of my cooks, once you're old enough and you've had the experience, then go right ahead and do it. And I encourage all of my cooks to leave me and go and do something else, and then they can come back and they grow as people. I mean, I've been very lucky. I'd like them to think that was good value for money, and the service was fantastic, and I'd come back again. You want your customers to repeat. There's no point in having a restaurant that only is a once a year thing. Fergus Henderson's bone marrow salads, David Chang's pork buns, Donovan Cook from the Atlantic, Philip Michel's roast chicken, Paul Wilson, pretty much anything he does, he's up there with all of those. I don't think we give enough credit to the actual talent pool that we have in Australia. If you look at the people that are around you and the restaurants that are around you in Melbourne, you look at people like Paul Wilson, your Jeff Lindsay's, Shannon Bennett's, Ben Shuri. We're talking about world-class people. Anywhere that they could pick up, they could go and live anywhere in the world and trade and operate. Now, how many people out there can say, well, I could leave my job today and go and get a job in New York? Well, this is the difference. All of the good chefs, all the great chefs of Melbourne that are going to be at the William Angliss Institute, they can do that all over the world. And that's a great thing to say.